How did this game end up a draw? Thanks to Diego Costa's sharp added-time equalizer, Chelsea escaped after looking to be heading for yet another ignominious home defeat. United had appeared comfortably in control after taking the lead through a very good finish by Jesse Lingard. The winger's flick, swivel and half-volley was of a majesty which belied much of what had preceded it. Chelsea fans, meanwhile, had looked at the fixture list when it came out last August, saw the last home game of the season was against Leicester and thought, that could well be where the title is won. And they may yet be right. Leicester could win it at the Bridge. As for Chelsea themselves, they may have escaped with a point here, but lacking in pace, direction or venom, they remain a thin shadow of the side that effectively had the title won by this time last season. Why did it take so long for Diego Costa to have any impact? No one could fault him for effort. The forward whose goals did so much to secure the title last season never stopped trying. With his socks heading down towards his ankles, he scurried and scrapped. But too much of his work was done too far from goal. Lacking in any support, without a decent pass to set him free up front, he drifted further and further back in search of the ball. That he did not receive a decent convertible pass until well into overtime was indicative of Chelsea frustrations. How did United's fans react to Louis van Gaal? On the closest match to the 58th anniversary of the Munich air crash, the visiting supporters spent the first 10 minutes of the game singeing the United Calypso, with its insistence on the eye-catching excellence of football espoused by Matt Busby. There was not much of that was on display from a United team that are functional and organized rather than fluid and compelling, in the Busby way. But a draw away at the team against whom they once competed for the title was enough to still any dissent heading in the direction of the man for the moment at least in charge. Who was man of the match? David de Gea. His saves from Branislav Ivanovic and Cesc Fabregas and more particularly from Costa right at the death, once again demonstrated the finest bit of business Ed Woodward has done in his time as United chief executive is presiding over a foul-up in the keeper's transfer to Real Madrid. Without him, United would have lost here. What Chelsea and Manchester United must work on this week. Chelsea need to work on giving the ball to Willian at every opportunity. The felony-haired Brazilian was yet again easily the most dynamic player in blue. Responsible for everything positive Chelsea managed, when he gets the ball his first instinct is to hair forwards in a way some of his teammates could emulate. Manchester United Daily Blind could profitably practice getting his corners to evade the first defender. When United win a corner, the Dutchman is brought up from central defense presumably on the basis that he can direct one into the fray better than anyone else. As a statement on the paucity of United's options, that is hard to be bettered. It is also, with John Mata in the side, one of the more baffling tactical ploys of the Van Gaal era. How did this game end up a draw? Thanks to Diego Costa's sharp added-time equalizer, Chelsea escaped after looking to be heading for yet another ignominious home defeat. United had appeared comfortably in control after taking the lead through a